We're here taking our time out of our day to talk a little bit about content creators and the lack of intelligence that 99% of them have and the lack of care for you as audience. However, I'm still not clear whether you're still falling for it or you're just humoring them with your likes, loves, and comments, or if that's the network participating in the Ponzi scheme to attempt to sell. Like, do you get that? The Ponzi scheme and how it kind of works when it comes to the platform? Like, normal people would look at these women. I just showed a vision of this psychopath who somebody hired this woman to take care of her children. I cannot believe that somebody hired this woman to take care of her kids. She's like a motivand. She has no personality, no logics, and she's like a drama queen who doesn't do anything. Horrific. Abusive to the children, creating a logical lifestyle for everyone, unless the mother's just like her, who knows? Anyway, the way it works is they have a group of like millions, bots, real people that aren't real people. They're like robots walking around, all participating in an algorithm, and then the crew of people that want to be like them or get doped into liking it. So they're brainwashed, basically. So the way that AI is working or algorithm is working is it's like your video comes out and you automatically get 5,000 views. And of those 5,000 views, you get 500 likes and 33 comments in the comment section to create an experience for the influencer of I'm better than you. Look at all the shit I have. They already have money because they were born into money. This is Paris Hilton style. Already have money, already have a possibility to create a job and a sense of like she could literally run the Hilton hotels, but she's not smart and she's not intelligent. So she wants to be a Hollywood celebrity, but she's not really good at that either. She wants to be worshipped. She wants people to think she's pretty. That's all she really wants, but she's not very good at that either because she's really not that attractive. Anyway, what happens is these people post the video and then they automatically get the views and they automatically get the likes and then the few comments from bots. But that also works on your page too. It just looks different. Like you've got 5 views and then you get 1 abusive comment in the comment section. You're like working your ass off producing content because all of them are telling you that this lifestyle of influence. However, you have an education and maybe you play the guitar and you could actually inspire people to get off their butts and play and learn to play guitar. However, the way that it is occurring is only AI generated psychopaths are allowed. This is called segregation. This is called dictatorship style living of socialism associated to communism, because the information that they're spewing out is nothing more than their ideas of unrealistic living, meaning most of these people have been off the grid of normal existence and living, and all they do is say, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. There's no path of resistance for them. And you think that that's the way to a good life. However, the way they get their rocks off of is to date somebody inappropriately, to do something that's inappropriate, to break laws, to be abusive, to hurt audiences. Because it's a lot of work to actually educate on how to get you to a place of real joy and happiness. So they want you to buy their products. Now it's buying their lies and information, which is actually disinformation. So what we have going on are a group of people who are holding on to the light, which would be like lighter energy. and then dumping all their problems onto you as audience, and then you trying to figure out how to be like that without doing any work. And so your legacies on the planet are just dirt, 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 dirt. You did that, and you did that, yet now Mona Van points over there and says, I didn't do that, you did that. Look at me, I'm talking about, what did she talk about? The last thing she talked about. No one knows and nobody cares, because guess what she just did? She just whitewashed you. Repetition and conversation to show you as she consistently whitewashes you, yet I tell you that she's whitewashing you. And you don't remember that yesterday, what she talked about? She showed you a picture of a black bag where she was hosting a clean eat party with her hair looking greasy and little pieces of hair stringing down, where she showed off Gary Vee at her apartment and talks about how she got gift bags that nobody even wants with a black mug made of 100% ceramic. Don't forget about her gratitude alarm so that she can occur as if she's intelligent. Now, she's just not unique, and they're all doing it. She's made only in her Instagram story, which deletes in 24 hours. She's made no Instagram posts today, no Facebook, no Twitter. She's done nothing on the internet today, and you call that an influencer? Now, her influence is her showing up at a party with Gary Vaynerchuk with him holding her hand. That's influence. Because it's influencing you to do something that she wants you to do. So why is this happening, Gary Vee? And why are you doing this? So all of his theories on creating and day trading of attention are either a crock of shit. So her in itself deteriorates his whole business plan. Do you understand that Mona Van, in her little world, with the way that she theorizes around day trading of attention, puts this book in the dumpster? It puts his whole career in the dumpster, because all she had to do was get engaged to somebody and look at her numbers grow, she thinks. Because she doesn't produce content, she doesn't bring value, she doesn't educate on anything, she just puts on fancy clothes, is lacking in every sense of education when it comes to emotional intelligence. She's a bad boss, she's a bad person, she brags about everything. And that's a bot promoting her product. And then you, as audience, see her with likes and loves and in the comment section, and you say, well, I like her. Why do you like her? Why do you like her? She's not a good person. She's evil. She's horrible. She's ugly. She's a terrible person. She's abusive to you as audience. So why would we want millions of women like her? And they are literally just like her. Destroying our children, our youth, our teens to seduction and nasty behavior so that one woman can succeed while the rest of us clean up her fucking messes, because her fucking messes are the end of the world. That's reptile living. That's called LA. You may not have the money, the looks, or what you think is the power. You may not even have the education, but if you have goodness inside you and you want to do right by people, that's all you'll need. The problem is that women like Mona Van are so dirty and so rotten, they will do whatever it takes to stop someone like you, who is the space, is in the real space, not some pretend bullshit, not some inauthentic bullshitter. No, I'm talking about a real good person. She will do whatever it takes, and all she'll have to do is post one post, and you'll never go back on the internet again, because that's how fucking evil Mona Vanda is. Not even her real name, by the way. Now, if you can wrap your head around what I just said, you will basically begin to break down the erratic, illogical nature of what's actually going on the internet, because she's one of millions doing the same thing who think that nobody will ever catch them. Nobody's going to know. Nobody's ever going to know, they said. The Ponzi scheme of the century with a bunch of criminals that are Democrats who want to destroy your children's lives and your lives, because you may not be suffering and you may be making a six-figure salary today, but your son and your daughter are going to pay for your lack of want to assist the children of the future. You may be living the high life and going on a vacation and going on a cruise and going on a trip to here and to there and to there, but you turning a blind eye to this shit, your great-grandchildren will suffer. Your grandchildren are already suffering, and some of them are abusing other people. And that's coming off of women from the internet. While men stand there and say, wow, she's hot. She didn't work for that body either. So you didn't work for the body. You didn't work for the money. You ain't working on the apps. You're just working off of a free 8th place fucking trophy. And then you keep getting a free ride because industry only supports people who say, I like. Go take a look at Jimmy Fallon on the video Gary just posted about speaking to how he liked both wines. They don't give any form of conversational skills. They only tell you the good shit, and it's all a fucking act of a lie. And that is not how humans thrive. That is not how we communicate. And that is not how we evolve as a society. But Jimmy Fallon gets paid off of that shit. Jimmy Fallon gets paid off that shit to abuse audiences. And he doesn't have a radar to tell him that he's abusing you. He doesn't care. He doesn't have emotion inside him. He'll make excuses and make excuses and make excuses. But for him to take a look at how bad and poorly he's treated you as audiences, it is physically painful and alters his entire mind process of the way he processes information. Whereas if he stays on the side of the dark side, it actually makes him look like a fucking hero. That's an example of somebody not willing to do any work. And guess what? Jimmy Fallon has children. Jimmy Fallon has kids. All these celebrities have kids that they proclaim to love and care about, but you've got kids and you're behaving like that, which means that you don't actually care about your kids, not to mention my kids. And then industry has kids and they don't care about their kids, and then they definitely don't care about my kids, but then they tell you they care about their kids. So they either care about only their kids or they don't care about no kids. So then why the fuck did you have kids? It's really important to wrap your head around that conversation. No more nonsense, no more lies, no more bullshit. Because when we start speaking the truth of honesty, you all are going to shit your pants of how you fell for this shit. Anne Hathaway is not a nice person. Drew Barrymore is a fucking horrible person. They are all fucking horrible people. They are not good people. They are actors and actresses pretending, and they've invited influencers into the Illuminati effect to fucking destroy our lives so that they can live in the land of peace, and we suffer for all of it. Do you understand? Do you even care that billions of dollars were wasted in California, Democrat state, so that Newsom could pay his buddies and his friends? And then you as homeless, American homeless, stand there going, well, what the fuck? Where's my assistance? And then they make a movie about it. But only after Newsom's gone, because that's how Democrats operate. You don't have enough hours in the day to understand the corruption of what Democrats have done to this country. They don't give a rat's ass about the poor people. It's blue ocean strategy on the surface with nasty, dark behavior underneath, with unfair, ridiculous quarry of attitude that never take responsibility. We literally saw it at the White House with this Juneteenth bullshit. We literally saw it with Kamala Harris on a stage with some dude named Franklin who was devil worshiping on the White House lawn. We don't want Beyonce in the house. We don't want Franklin in the house. You're not invited onto the White House lawn because you are fucking corrupt. Except Obama is corrupt, which is why we're in this nasty mess to begin with. The reason why people like Franklin don't succeed is because of men like Denzel Washington. And guess what color skin Denzel Washington is? That is a real man. The Franklin is the devil and a devil worshiper. So when you start making content, you better remember that we got all sorts of nasty, diabolical shit going on. It ain't just the prostitutes. It ain't just the white man. It ain't just the Middle Easterns. It's all you people acting like buffoons who think that day trading attention is showing off your boobies and your butthole to get a rise out of someone to make pain on their side and then hand over your insecurities to other people so that Alex Earl can go out and get fucking wasted and then show us how she needs coffee and then puts makeup on her face, and then says, I got so wasted last night, and I'm an educator in business. I'm an entrepreneur. And then Sports Illustrated says, sounds good, let's put her on the cover. And that's where we actually are in business. I mean, you all have lost sight of reality. You live in a fucking fantasy land, and it's pretty disgusting to watch. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for commenting. I look forward to reaching 50 so I can go live on this account. Thank you, and I hope you have a nice day.